Someone was watching my roof tutorial and requested that I do a tutorial on the dome. So here we go. We start with a simple arch. So you want to start with anything above 3, or if you're doing a really small one, something below that. Um, so you make that 3 high, and then you move in one and make it smaller, 1 block smaller. Do that again, and then you have a single block. And then you could do that, it moves in one, or you could keep it going just for a bit more height and a bit more smoothness. We're gonna go with this one, and then you could do that for 2 or 3. You could keep it the same length, but that ruins the arch. Well, it doesn't make it as smooth. And then for the middle, you sort of want to take this times 2 minus 1 to make it an odd number. So there we go. And then you repeat that stuff on this side. There we go. And you have a simple arch. Now what you want to do is plan out the base. Now this does take experimentation, so just bear with me. Another thing you could do, if you want to make the arch easier, is add this stuff on. So 2 more coming out on the sides. Just like that. There we go. Now, you can plan a bit better. So as you can see, there's a bit of inconsistency here. Because... Okay, there we go. So now let's fill that in so we can get a better view. And that's a fairly good arch, or circular shape. You could experiment with this bit, like that, but that is not so great. So, oops, we'll stick with this. Okay, now continue that all the way around so that you have a decent plan, because otherwise you're bound to mess something up, unless you're just amazing. But I don't see why you would be watching this if you're better than me, so. Okay, here we go, continuing this around. Go for 5 here. That's 4. Okay. Oops, whoa, okay. And that's why it's always good to put these here. Otherwise, you're going to mess something up. Even I mess stuff up. That's not great. Okay. You can see that we're slightly off because of this. One time when I was doing the Oriental Temple, I had to redo the circle, the base circle, about... Well, we spent 3 hours on it, basically. And then after that, we started building. So it's kind of ridiculous when you're still learning to build circles. Now I'm just doing them off the top of my head. They may not be as perfect as the ones from the guides, but they're pretty circular if you look at that. So now that we have the base, we can move on. Of course you can add different materials to this. It does not have to be stone or anything. It could be anything, and a mix of anything. I actually recommend adding patterns and detail to it. The key to Minecraft building is detail, because blocks really aren't detailed. You can see all the details in real life. That's why it's good to get reference pictures and just study how architecture works in real life. Oh, okay. So we're going around, just building this up. Nope. And this is a very large dome, so when you build the first arch, you want to calculate how big you want your dome, and you can adjust sizes on that. And then experiment with it to make sure it looks circular. But that's the general idea. You decrease and then increase the other direction. Okay, so now that we have that, we want to move in. Oops, whoa, okay, that was an explosion. Okay, here we go. So this is pretty simple. Just have to get the base right, and then you're on your way. So there's tips to smoothing later. So here we go. I'll speed this up. This part gets a bit more tricky because there's more than one block to put. So you want to start out again up here. Forget about the bottom part for now. Now that we have this, that's a circular shape for that size. You want to come out like that. You want to flare out. There we go. And then we sort of get the shape up here. So it looks like we're going for 5 for this side. And that can change, obviously. So then you start out here, like that, 5. And there we go. Fill that in. Like that. Fill that in. That is not 5. That is 5 now. If you want to make it smoother, you can add in half slabs, especially on these flatter areas. So you could go like that. Now these might fit in a bit better since they're not as extreme, but sometimes you want extremes. So we'll go with these. And as you can see, it's far smoother than it was a few seconds ago. And you can continue that right up to the top. And then, as you can see here, we have a little nub. You just cover that. And another nub. There we go. There you have it, a perfect dome. You can shave out the inside a bit, clean it up. And it's pretty big, so if you're doing a larger build, this is the size you want, otherwise modify it to your needs. If there's any other questions about the dome, feel free to ask me, and I'll do my best to answer it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be releasing a new collection of items or structures very soon, in a few days maybe. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.